Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today we'll be going over another player build. This is actually the most interesting player build I've made so far, and that's actually going to be the first big man build that I'm gonna work on after my current two-way slashing playmaker. So you might be very confused right now. The build is at point guard position. Yes, that's correct. We're making this big man build at point guard position. You will see exactly why we do this. So we're going in. We're picking the all red pie chart, the all defensive pie chart. So for this build, we want to go full speed. Like I said, speed, in my opinion, is still the most important attribute point defensively. Whether it is hedging on defense, covering your own man, running to the rebounding position, box out, grab the rebound. I still think, from my experience from 2K20 and my experience so far playing on my two-way slashing playmaker, that is still the case for me. So that's why we're picking the all speed pie chart. I'll explain why after we finish this build, why this is going to be such a mismatch in different game mode. So for finishing, we're gonna max out this to, I believe we're gonna max this out to 16. And then we're not gonna touch shooting because that is one thing that you're not gonna have, which is shooting ability on this build, which is fine because the play style, there's a very specific play style on this build, and you're very, very versatile otherwise, other than shooting. So I think we need to drop our finishing to just 15. Yeah, here we go. And then we want to max out our, we want to max out defensive rebounding. And let's put 2 more here. Well, there you have it. This is the current build. This is the build. You have 15 finishing, 1 shooting, 9 playmaking, and 30 defense. So now it comes to the interesting part. So we want to make this big man, quote unquote, at 6'7". Reason being why is just look at that speed. You have a guard-like speed, but you're gonna be able to guard perimeter and interior. So for the weight, we're going to make it at, let's see, one sec. Yeah, we're going to make it at, boom, 188. Wingspan, obviously max it out. And take a look at the attribute breakdown. So you're gonna have high 80s for defensive rebound, offensive rebound, and blocks. You're gonna have high mid 90s for your perimeter defense. Yeah, obviously interior defense is slightly low, but I think that's okay because you will rely on your jumping, your timing. So this is a build for very active defensive players, which is me. That's my play style on defense. So I like to, hedge on defense. I like to rotate to cover a mismatch. I like to jump inside to contest shots on bigger guys. So this is actually perfect for me. And with 30 defensive badges, you can just max out your pogo stick to help you with jumping inside. Now look at the finishing ability. You have 89 driving dunk off rip, 93 standing dunk. So that's going to be at 93 driving dunks and 97 standing dunks at 99 overall. That is crazy. And now look at your physical breakdown. You have 90 speed right now, so that's 98 and 99 overall. And you have 88 acceleration, which is going to be at 96 at 99 point overall. And then your vertical will get to 88. That is just some crazy attribute. So now let's move over. So as far as the takeover, you can either go with lock. I think you can go wrong with either of these. Personally, I think lock would be more useful because I don't think slashing takeover slashers are very useful for 3v3s. Because the spacing is very limited. Especially for rec, that's even more so the case because a lot of the help defense will come and help you. So your effectiveness as a slasher is very limited, whereas your with the lockdown takeover, you're useful in any game situation because you will be a beast defender. So personally, I would go with the lockdown takeover. Oh, here you have it. This build is called a two-way finisher. So now let's go over the badge layout, what we want to choose for the badges, and I will soon explain why we made this at a point guard position. So now for finishing, you have the standard contact finisher, slithering finisher, consistent finisher, couple points in fancy footwork, couple in acrobat, and couple you can have it in lob city finishers or even put back balls. So I'll put it on lob city finisher. For shooting, you only have one shooting badge, so I'll just put it on slippery off ball that helps you move off the ball. For playmaking, so now why are we making this at point guard? Take a look. You get dimer, you get floor general. Think about this. You will be running this build at a big man spot, and you have two teammates who are most likely guards, offensive builds. So you running dimer and you running floor general as a big man spot, it's very useful for your shooters on the outside and your other guards who will get a boost on their shooting. So I think that's the main reason why this build at a point guard position is the way to go. So now you have dimer, floor general, and quick first step for your playmaking badge. So now for defense, this is pretty easy. You go with the standard defensive badges. Clamp, Hall of Fame, Intimidator. I'll just put it in. I'll probably max it out too because you want to guard inside. Rim Protector, max it out. Rebound Chaser, max it out. Silver. Chase on artists, you want to have silver pickpocket, silver interceptor. I would try one box, and so break wall is really depending on your play style with the teammate. So if you set a lot of screens, I'll definitely recommend maxing this out. And so you want to put a couple points in pick dodger, and last one, actually we're gonna lower these. Yeah, we're going to lower these to put it in pogo stick. I think that's pretty important. Yeah, this is what I will use for my defensive badges. All right, guys, you have it. I personally think this is going to be my first big man build. I'm going to have a lot of fun. I know I'll have a lot of fun running on this build. The speed is insane. You have a guard like speed, being on the big man spot. So obviously, if you face any back down centers, that will be a little bit challenging, but that's okay because on offense, as long as you have a point guard that you trust and who can shoot really well, you can run offense so effectively. You can run pick and rolls, and if their big man doesn't come out, which most of the case, a lot of the big men don't play pick and roll really well because they're so much taller and slower, your guard will essentially get wide open threes. If the big man comes out to either hedge or to switch on the pick and rolls, then you can slip so much faster. So you can slip the screen, run in, and receive a lob from your point guard. And because your speed is so much faster, you're gonna get that lob every single time. And if they decide to switch, now you have a point guard on you, who was your point guard's man. Now you can actually bully that guard very easily as well. So I think on offense this is a mismatch, definitely, and I'm very confident that on defense you will be able to you'll be able to defend inside pretty decently as well because of the all the defensive attribute and the defensive badges. So yeah, I will after I finish my two-way session playmaker, I will definitely work on this build and I'll show you some game footage. So far, I'm very excited about this build. All right, there you have it, two-way finisher at the big man spot. Thanks for watching. Bye.